Well, was diagnosed in 2017 of August, and which was a month before school let out. And so after I was diagnosed, I took a break. I went out of town, and my daughter was having her first baby, and so I was able to be there for her, and then I came back to Jeff City to actually deal with everything. And so I just continued to live and take care of my grandchildren and was there for my daughter. And my first treatment, it's very hard. You're so sick and can't concentrate. And like I said, I had to have 3 grandchildren that I'm raising. And so it was a juggle. It was a juggle, but I pray a lot. And so me talking to God and, you know, kind of giving it over to him. And yes, you're going to shed a lot of tears. But I have my grandchildren that were also a little push for me because, you know, they're doing things. And so you have to make yourself get up and still, you know, be a grandmother at the same time. And so I had all of that. And then I have my support, you know, my church family and my blood family. You know, everybody was there. And so, you know, they helped me get through it. My oldest granddaughter, which is 12, she had more of an understanding of it. My 8-year-old, she took it to heart and was kind of really, really upset, not knowing if I was going to die like her mother passed away. And so I really had to comfort her and let her know that this is just a little thing I'm going through, but I will be okay. And my grandson was more like, Jamo, I'm just ready for you to play with us again. When you going to feel better? And I said, it's coming. Just give me a minute. And so, you know, that was my push, you know, to make myself feel better so I could be there for them and, you know, still play with them and everything. I've had 7 surgeries in the midst so far, yes. But the chemo was the worst. Even with all the being cut on and the tubes and this and that, I was able to get through that a lot easier than it was actually dealing with the chemo treatment part. To actually have to walk around with no breast or no hair or no eyebrows, I didn't feel like a woman. I didn't feel like Keesha. I didn't look like Keesha. And so that was the hardest part for me to get through, to take a shower, you know, or to look at myself in the mirror. Those are things that I couldn't do. And I actually began not loving myself the way I used to. I'm still doing chemo right now. I do it every 15 days, and now my time has went down, so I do it 4 hours for every 15 days. I mean, after every 15 days. And so it still keeps you a little down a little bit, and so I have to take the next 2 days and kind of get some rest. But for the most part of it, it's nothing like what it was. And so I thank God that I'm almost done with it, and I'm just looking forward to the end of it. There is no way you're going to get through it alone. And I can honestly see why some people look as broke down as they do, because they don't have that support and they don't know about God and how God would actually get you through a lot of things. And so my family was a very, very big support, and they were there and they would come over and check on me. And, you know, after my aunt would pray for me, she's an evangelist, she's a first lady, and so my uncle's a bishop. And so they would come over and pray for me, and believe it or not, I felt better after they walked out. I was able to smile, and, you know, it just made things a little bit easier. And so I learned to call on Jesus myself. And so he helped me get through my process, and which made it not as bad as it could have been. After losing everything that made me a woman and having to regain, you know, it puts me in a different place. I don't take life for granted. I don't take my body parts for granted. You know, my health, I don't take it for granted. You know, it just, actually it made me a lot stronger from where I used to be. Looking towards the hills from where my health comes from helped me get to where I am today. And so I smile a lot, and I thank God for bringing me through it.